Good morning. For me, it's morning, but I've been up for, I would say, 4 hours, and I was so motivated the past few days to do my huge list of the things I would love for my most important projects, such as my online shop, Cadore, or Gem Seeds. I need to create new content, and I really want to find more subjects that are more aligned with what I really want to do with Gem Seeds. So far, I just created vlogs and went with the flow, but I really have a lot of things that I want to talk about and just share my tips and tricks, So anyway, I started this morning very hopeful I would be motivated, but I'm not. And it has been like that since yesterday. So yesterday I did allow myself to just take the day and relax, because sometimes it's extremely important to also take the time to recharge yourself. So I did that. I didn't do much actually. But today it's still there. But I'm confident. I'm confident that I will get back on track. It's still early. It's 10:45 a.m. So there's hope. And I actually have a bunch of tips and tricks to help me get back on track. That I will share with you because I think they are very interesting, and this is like the protocol I start when I feel like that. So let's see if it works today. I'm pretty confident it's gonna work. Maybe it won't be like the full motivation that I'd like to have, but let's be honest, we are humans. There's a bunch of factors that does affect us. If I can do at least 20% of what I really wanted to do today, well, I'm gonna be grateful towards me, because at least I did something. It's better than 0%, you know what I mean? It just means that with baby steps, I'm still progressing, and it's still a win. So I'm gonna share that with you, and yeah, I hope you'll find something interesting. So the first step I do usually in those cases is to analyze my space. If it's messy like this, well, I'm gonna take the time to clean that up. And the reason is that if it's in this state and I keep passing by my bedroom and see this mess, I'm gonna feel bad. Usually the first thing I do in the morning when I get out of the bed is to do my bed. So to see it in that state, I really don't feel good. So I'm gonna do that step first. And this is the first thing you should ask yourself. How is your space at the moment? Because in general, of my understanding, for me and others, when it's messy, your brain tends to be like in a weird funk. Like your spaces really affects your mindset. So if you're, I don't know, if you're depressed and you're like, just like, come on, I cannot do it, I cannot do a good cleanup or anything like that, don't stress with that. Honestly, you don't need to be perfect. The only thing you need to do is just like do the bare minimum, and it should do the trick. It should help you with your mental state. It will probably do the trick. It's better than nothing. It's better than this. So I'm gonna do it. Okay. The Nine of Cups. It's a card that talks about that your dream came true, your one true wish came true, and you're super satisfied. That's a good card. Okay. Are those? Where's the So now I'm gonna take care of this beautiful bed. Look, I've put some cute flowers. I think it's a really nice touch. It's so cute. All right, so let's do the bed. I always put my pajama here. Oops. Ta-da! And now the second step usually is that I'm gonna scan my body and ask myself, what am I feeling at the moment? So while I was doing the tarot, I didn't have the courage to do the readings, and I felt a lot of resistance. It feels like a pattern, and I'm wondering sometimes if it's not related to my menstrual cycle, because half of the month I'm like super motivated, everything is possible, life is so wonderful, and then the other half of the month I'm like doubting of myself. I'm super discouraged with it's not that bad, but sometimes it is. I'm discouraged with my projects because most of the algorithm, whether it's Instagram or YouTube, it is tough. Even though if you do have a content that you judge that is okay, that should be seen at least. Well, Instagram or YouTube doesn't quite help you, especially Instagram. Instagram is so bad right now. It's another subject, but I'm gonna focus on YouTube because I'm talking about Gemseeds, and Gemseeds is only on YouTube. So I'm like, is it worth the investment of time and energy into something that, well, doesn't really attract people? And what I mean by that is that, for example, the algorithm of YouTube doesn't push my content a lot. There's maybe 100% that see my video, which is absolutely nothing compared the ocean of YouTube. So sometimes I feel a little bit down because I'm like, that's a lot of work. And when you do videos, it in general takes between 10 and 15 hours for the full process, like from the start when you need to find an idea first of all, and after that you maybe you prepare the scenes. I try to not do that because, as you can see, sometimes it's really messy or I'm not wearing any makeup. I don't want to lose time on that kind of things. And I think it's fine to see. Sometimes it's just messy. And we don't really see it in person, but with the certain lights, we see all the details. So you prep your scenes sometimes, and after that you need to shoot the videos, and sometimes you need to retake it or not. But after that you need to import the videos on your computer, then you need to edit all the videos. It takes a long time. Then you need to upload your video, add some SEO words, keywords, create a short description, find a title, create the thumbnails, and yeah, so there's a lot of steps to do. Anyway, so 10 to 15 hours per week is a lot, especially, well, when you do have a full-time job. It takes a lot of, yeah. You need motivation, and right now I don't have it, and I get discouraged. But in those moments I remind myself, maybe it's my menstrual cycle, so I need to remind myself to be a little bit more gentle with my mind. And sometimes I'm gonna choose to rest, to respect my body and my mind. But sometimes I'm like, nah, I can do it. It's just like I need to find the extra push to, find the inspiration to continue. But then I remember why I'm doing it. And, Gemsies is a project that I have in my mind since the past almost 5 years. It's actually the more meaningful project that I have. I have many, but this one is the more meaningful because my goal with this is to connect with people, to try to find people with similar mindset, similar interests, that we can vibe together and, yeah, get to know each other, but also show you, because I've learned a lot in my life, especially since 2019, and I feel like I got more mature mentally, and I did a lot of self-reflection, self-development. I really love doing that, and sometimes I speak with people and I realize that there's a lot of things that I already apply in my life, but people are like, oh, have you heard about that? And I'm like, yeah, I've been doing that for the past 5 years, and I don't know, for me it's just, oh, I didn't know they didn't know. For me it's just normal. So I realized a couple of times that, of course, not everybody knows the same things, and the things that I've learned are a little bit intuitive, but also I explore even more deeper by searching on certain subject or having deep conversation with friends. So I want to share that with people, what I've learned. No pretension, just sharing information, just in case you're not aware of certain things, or just to refresh your mind about some stuff, or just to get inspired by, I don't know, if you see that I'm doing something for myself to get better, maybe you're gonna be, oh, interesting, maybe I'm gonna try it. Yeah, that's just the goal. It's just to create some connections and to help each other to become our best version inside and out. So for me, it is a very meaningful project. So this is what I do. I remind myself, why is it important? And note to myself, I think it could be very interesting to create a page that I could print, and on it I would add the reasons why it is so important for me, this project. Maybe just keywords, a short line that explain why it is important, just that I can have a quick reminder. Maybe I should also do a mood board on Pinterest, but also do a collage and print it and put it somewhere I can see it every day. I could even print many pages and just add it at random place in my apartment, just to remind my brain, like, this is my goal. This is something that is very meaningful to me. The third thing that I would do in that situation is get dressed or take my shower. So I took it last night. I'm not that bad. It's just I could wash my hair. I feel like they're starting to be greasy just a little bit. But you know, I feel it, the way they moved, and I don't know. It's not that bad, but I feel it. And I'm still in my pajama, by the way. Yeah. So usually I don't stay that long in my pajama. Now it's 12:30, and I have never stayed that long in a pajama. So I'm gonna take my shower. I'm gonna clean my hair, and hopefully I'm gonna feel better. And if not, I'm gonna continue sharing my tips anyway. I just wanted to say that the other thing that I do to help me to get in the mood, usually I do have like an Alexa. So, oh, she just heard me. But usually,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I knew. So when I take a shower, I just ask her to play some music for me, something that is cheerful or just that brings me a very inspiring energy, or I don't know, something positive. Feels good already. I feel alive. The other thing that I do, I usually switch my glasses for my contact lenses. And the reason is super personal, but for me, when I wear my glasses, it feels like it's very blurry on my vision on the side. So it feels a little bit like I'm sleepy, or I don't know. So I'm gonna do that. I won't show you, maybe you're not really interested in seeing that. Second one. Yes. It really does a big difference for me. It's a game changer. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm ready to start my day. So for the fourth tip, if what I just didn't work, it happens. Well, I will drink a regular coffee, just a small one. And I'm saying that because if I'm not staying at home, and let's say I need to do an activity outside of my safe space, or even if I'm excited, nervous, or whatever, I'm scared for some reason. For example, if I need to take the subway because I'm a claustrophobic girl, well, I absolutely don't. I avoid regular coffee at any cost because, well, it will activate my digestion, and this is not fun at all. I'm at home, everything should be fine. Normally everything is fine. I don't have those issues. So I'm gonna try a small coffee because unfortunately drinking, let's say, tea or matcha doesn't have the same power for me. So I'm gonna do that. So I'll be drinking this coffee. I still think I should mix it with decaf, like do a hot pot. And guess what? If it's not enough, I can take another one because I would already take half the portion of it, so it's gonna be okay. So it's the same brand, just decaffeinated. I'm gonna go with that one. Good one for me today. Okay. So good. Fifth tip. When I stay at home, most of the time I don't wear makeup. Sometimes it's good though to treat yourself and just do it for yourself to feel better. And it is what I'm gonna do. And I think it's just a cue for my brain to say, let's start the day, because this is what I do usually before going at the office. So I'm gonna do the full preparation to help me. At least I need to try it. So I'm gonna go do my makeup. Acne. Okay, let's go. It took me 8 minutes. It's not that bad. The sixth tip is to drink water. Honestly, it could be a big issue if you're dehydrated. You don't always feel it. And I should have started with that actually. That would be the first step I would do, probably. My seventh tip would be to switch my slippers for something comfy, like those shoes, but more ready for action, you know? It's probably the same thing that is happening for my brain, you know? Like my brain just get that if I wear that, I'm ready for action. I'm ready to start my day. So I'm gonna wear them. Usually I use more clean shoes though inside of the house. But I'm gonna keep them because yes, usually I don't use my running shoes, this specific pair, because I have another one that is clean that never go outside. If you want to wear them inside of your house, it's your choice. You do whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna keep them because this is my ninth tip. Today it's a gray day, it's rainy. It's not quite rainy yet, but it's very cloudy. And usually inside of my apartment, it's more darker than when I go outside. So usually I would take a walk. I would move. I won't do it for today, but this is what I would do. I would move and go outside because it's way much more luminous. What I'm gonna do for today is just go on my balcony, and it's gonna be luminous anyway, more than what I have inside of the apartment. So I'm gonna go there. It smells so good. So for my 10th tip, I'm gonna do a to-do list and really set clear goals, and I'm gonna also prioritize them, like which one are really important that I achieve today. So I'm gonna do that. These are all the steps that I do to get back on track on the motivation train. And seriously, it really works for me. It's incredible. There might at least have one or two things that might work for you. I hope so. Because guess what? One of my main goal of the day that I was lacking motivation was to create a video for Gem Seeds. And look what I just did. I used my unmotivation and turned it into an opportunity to create a video. And these are all the tricks that I use on a regular basis, and I swear it works. At least for me it does. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a comment or like it or subscribe. Do everything if you want to. I just started this channel, Gem Seeds. My name is Cadore, and you know, when you're a small creator, it's really hard to get attention on this huge ocean of YouTube. So plus the algorithm of YouTube doesn't understand where to push really your content. So the more people react to my videos, the more it really helps me to gain more visibility, you know. So if you want to say a kind of a thank you or just support me, you can do those actions. If not, no problem, it's fine. Just thank you so much. I guess if you're still here, you did watch the video, which is a really good thing for me too. And I hope you're gonna have a beautiful day or night. Take care. I'm sending you good vibes, energy. I hope you're gonna feel more motivated if you were in the same position as me when I started the video. And I'll see you maybe in the future, maybe in the next video. And yeah, that's it. Bye.